Alright, so looking at gold right now. So after that huge push down, price ended up retracing here, and this is an area right here where I got in at, right here. Price was, I remember, I entered like literally right before it pushed up, so it was entered like right here. Stop loss above this area right here. Why? Because I saw this was the previous lower high, so I had my stop loss here. Take profit was the 2600 area for a 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio, and I did end up getting stopped out due to spread, but price dropped really dramatically. I'm not entirely too sure what pushed it down. There weren't any fundamentals as far as I saw, but as you'll see, everything pushed down. But it is hitting a pretty large retracement back up. But overall, I am still bearish. We got the retracement we wanted here, Fibonacci, 50% rejection, moving average rejection, just structure overall too. So I am looking for sells, and I entered here as I did see price pushing back up, but I wanted to get a stop loss above this area because I did not think prices was going to get above this area. So that's what I entered for. GA TP was hit. Analysis was correct. So I had price getting up to this level right here, this whole area in general here. I had price getting up here before pushing back down. And what price is doing now, price first bounce or second bounce, and it's making the third bounce right now. So I entered here for a sell. Stop loss was pretty wide above this area, so it had wiggle room to bounce off, maybe hit this area right here. Could see price just wick this area right here before pushing down. That's really the max I see price getting to. This wick matches wick exactly. Push up, then collapse down. But price is pushing down now, so we go on the daily. We could just see huge push up, but I do see us projecting down. AU pushed down like crazy. Yeah, I entered earlier. I saw price was here, and I saw this Fibonacci right here. I entered and I was like, alright, so let's give you a few reasons why I put my stop loss where I put it and why it didn't get tapped here. Again, there's no guarantee in the market, but it's always good to know like reasons why you do things in regards to trading, so you could do it again in the future. And in the future, remember, nothing's guaranteed, so in the future this might not work, but this is my strategy. So reason I entered here was, firstly, I did see price rejecting when this candlestick was forming. Price was rejecting pretty heavily, well, not heavily, but it was rejecting slightly. A few reasons why I put my stop loss where I put it. One, it is above this area right here. So I scaled out to a 2 hour, and I saw this little area right here where price could retrace to above the 0.65, because I know price can get above that and then still push down. It is also the moving average here. So I want to give price some wiggle room to push up and then push down, because I know price could retrace a lot. So I wanted to give price the space to do that. Another reason, this gap right here. This gap is a major reason why I put my stop loss where I put it, because this gap is a major area. As you can see here, this whole area right here is where price gapped at. So I didn't see price getting above necessarily this area where like price gapped at. Really, it's really the last place price was at. You can see this wick. kind of reached it, but it's like the last place price was at before it gapped. So that was also another reason. This area, moving average, gap, reasons why I entered. Fibonacci too, saw this 38.2. Another reason I put my stop loss above the 50 extension. So whenever you're entering, one thing you could do is put your stop loss above the next Fibonacci level. So it was retracing at the 38.2, so I put my stop loss above the 50 to give it some breathing room. Not at the 61.8 because that would have been a pretty ridiculous risk to reward, but I put it somewhere there. So in the between. So yeah, that's another reason I entered. Got price getting to the let's see, not too sure, it could just really keep pushing down, but negative 27 extension for the Fibonacci may get stopped out of this GA trade. Price is pushing up a lot, but I do want to, if price breaks above this wick or this area right here where price stopped at before making a huge push up, then could see a bounce all the way up to the 1.95 area. I didn't think price would get that far, but you know, can never really predict these things. It's just speculation. So we'll move this area up now, just here somewhere. But yeah, that's really it. Want to see price stay in this area somewhere. Gold pushing down. AU smash first TP, so the next one's down here. But that's really all I got for these pairs. Just gonna stay patient and just see what price does. And for GA, if price does end up pushing above this area, I do want to see a retest of the trend line before I get in for any buys. So I want to see a retest of the trend line. We could also see a pretty far-fetched, but as you know, price did hit the trend line. So we have one confluence for bullish or up sentiment. Another reason to see this shoulder head, to see a retest here, shoulder. And yeah, push above, retest, and then a push up, and we could see price hitting some new highs, but probably up here. That's really all I have for these pairs. AU pushing down, GA pushing down, I wanted to, and gold pushing down. But this is what trading's about. It's about being objective. You see something, you see the market doing something, don't let your ego get a hold of you. You see that it's doing something, be objective to the market. If you see it pushing down, then you're like, all right, then you switch your bias. Oh, all right, I was wrong on this. Let me join the downtrend now. It broke the lower high, snap. All right, now we're on the downtrend. It broke the higher low. No, opposite. If it broke the lower high, then it's on the uptrend. But you know what I mean? Just staying truly objective, and just letting them just going with the flow with the markets. So yeah. All right. So this is a day later on the previous recording. Looking at gold, what gold's been doing. Gold has been in this consolidation range in between this resistance and support, but price did have this huge push down, and I'm pretty sure I was in this trade from here down here and got stopped out up here. I did have my TP here. I think I might have taken out in profit, but I'm pretty sure I got stopped out. And price, I did anticipate, I don't know if I said it, but I did anticipate a head and shoulders here with this. As I saw price coming up, I did think price would come down, create a head at this level right here, and then push up. But price did Yeah, price is pushing up for now. It's been on a pretty steady uptrend, but I do see this all as just a retracement. I don't see this as like a set move all the way up, because honestly, I'm just gonna be patient. Price is below the moving average on the daily, so I'm just gonna be patient and just wait to see what happens with gold. Price hasn't broken above the moving average either on the 4 hours, so I'm gonna use that as a confluence. If we look back in time with this, did have the support or resistance here. Price kind of reacted to it here. If we extend it, I'm just gonna keep it how it was, like that. So just gonna wait to see what happens. But we could see price reach the 2650 before pushing down. I am in a few sells, but honestly should probably switch my bias if we see a breakup of this. So my stop losses are at this area here. So if price breaks above, like right here, this area, then I'll be looking for price to retest this area and then push up, and we could look for something when price gets to 2650. But for now, GA, also looking at GA has been pushing up. It actually pushed above the trend line. Our bias on price reaching this area was correct. It did reach this area, and on this move here, I was still bullish, but as price reached here, and pretty sure on the 15-minute, I was here, saw the strong movement, I entered somewhere over here, stop loss right here, TP all the way down here, but I did end up taking out here, I believe, and that is because I saw the breakup. What I wanted to see for any buys, before I got into any buys, was a break and retest of this trend line here. And if we look on the 15-minute, we see a breakthrough, retest, push up. So I did end up entering around here. Entered here. Stop loss, not all the way below, but like right here at where price retested at. First take profit at this 1.95, second at this area over here. I entered for this one here with my stop loss below this candlestick though. But overall, moving averages are up. Price did push down a lot before market close at 5. So if we look on the 2 hour, you can see this twos of bottom that could be formed on the moving average, which would be a lot of influence, and it'd be at this area right here. Price stopped at. You can see this exact wick too. Exact wick where price stopped at before. Price could push up off to that exact point. Yeah, TP is all the way up here at point A of the trend line. You can look at AU now. AU, our bias on price getting down to this level was correct. I remember I showed an example of entering here somewhere. Stop loss right here, boom. Stop, take profit all the way down here. Price did end up hitting that. But price rebounded up a lot actually, and I'm pretty sure I was bullish here too. I saw this lower high being higher low being formed, entered here, take profit up here. This trade did not ended up not working, and as price reached this area and heavily rejected here, scaled up. If we look at this whole move right here, There's this Fibonacci I looked at. You know, down to the 1 hour. Price just wicked this 61.8 and the push down, so I ended up going for a sell here. Here-ish. Stop loss above this wick. First TP at this area right here. Then second TP at the -27. But we are seeing price create a swing low here. Fibonacci at the 50 extension. Could see price push up a little bit more, but this is an area where price has stopped at in the past before, as you can see. All these wicks here. That is really what I'm looking for these pairs, but GAM overall bullish. Did see price very strong market movement that did indicate price going pushing up. Break of structure, price broke structure. You can see us not that much of a stretch. It's a pretty good pattern right here. See the shoulder, see this head, you can see the shoulder right here. Same type of shoulder as before, so we could put a lot of emphasis on this shoulder here. And see a tweezer bottom before, probably maybe a bullish engulfing. Gonna push up to this area, then this area as well, and see how price moves. Yeah, still you can go all the way back, go on the daily or the weekly. You see price is overall in a uptrend. Here to here. Yeah. So our bias for price getting up here was correct, but as we didn't see a strong enough rejection, I entered here. I followed my plan. I entered when I saw the rejection, and price ended up pushing up. And when I retested, exited that trade, entered for a buy as I saw price created an uptrend, bullish sentiment. So that is what we're looking for these pairs. Might re-enter here. Enter here for a pretty tight stop loss, like right below here. Very tight stop loss. Just because that's such good structure that I want to see. Enter for here and then all the way up here. So yeah, that's something I do want to see. Higher low make place on the 15-minute too. So yeah. That is really what I'm looking for these pairs, but bearish on gold, bullish on GA, and bearish on P. So yeah, gonna tune in probably tomorrow, see how these trades and my bias played out.